Yeah, so guest posting, really. I mean, Fernando is the obviously expert on this. I do know a bit, but it's a brilliant way of being able to get people, obviously making money from your blog, relative content, with obviously providing a link to somebody else, which I didn't actually know about for quite a few years. And it's a very interesting model.
Very interesting. People make so much money guest posting business model.
Yeah. So just to explain it very very easily, you have a blog, get traffic on that blog. Somebody wants themselves or a link to them or a mention to them with all your traffic, and then they pay for it, don't they? And that's essentially the business.
That's the I call it the guest posting, the content publishing business model.
Yeah.
So people pay for bloggers to get their content published, for PR to get the traffic diverted, all those things. And it's one of the easy in the sense that business model is easy to get started. However, you got to build a blog. And anything in life to build a career and a sustainable blog, like people can, if you have an expertise starting that blog in builders, rubbish removal people. I try to tell some of our clients, okay, you're doing the rubbish removal business. Why not you also build your blog in a way that you can host other content related to at least cleaning, like people want to get a link, people want to get a reference. And so this model really works. People can scale it to thousands of dollars pounds a month if their blog gets traffic, DR is high, blog looks legit and brandable, blog get real traffic, and then you have a page called Submit a Guest Post. Right for us, there are certain pages that I cover in the Blog for Profit Blueprint and SeekaHost University. You put those pages up, and then of course you would think really want to crush it, you rank those pages on Google by some links. We've done it on Click2 and all, and or else you run paid ads, which is you cover on how anybody can easily start Google AdWords. Starting an account, spend a little bit and getting. So this game works is like in the future it's going to get really competitive. People who want to drop some money to get the traffic and sell and make more. So if you spend $50 and get 100 visitors, and then if you sold for 5 at 10 per person, or else like 20, you can charge way more, 100 depending on your traffic, you'll make a lot of money. You make your return back. So this model really works on get it started. That's one reason we tell to start with your blog, and as Jason says, explain it's a easy model. Scale it for long run. Even do it as a side thing if your blog is already not making, and if you think like, okay, who's going to buy content, and keep building on it. AI tools are
one of the things that I really found is the actual price that you can charge. So I didn't know. I thought it was like £20-30. Good blogs, £150, £180, £200 you can charge per single post.
On Click2, £300 we charge.
£300. And I didn't know this. And
we
to me, I was like, wow.
We have the biggest buyers bought on the Click2. I think it's like £10,000 sale. Finished it.
Wow.
Yeah, so he wanted to buy 100 blocks.
Yeah.
At one go. So that was, I think, the biggest sale. It was 10K or 16K, something like that. One go, one person bought. So because on Click2 we have several blog categories, the business one, the tech and everything, and that person actually won on the business category. And we have subdomain oriented blogs. Have a look on the Click2, guys. Like if you Google UK business blog, UK tech blog, UK educational blog, UK SEO blog, all these are blogs are ranking, which is specifically catering that niche. Go through. If a person is looking for anything, Click2 blog makes a lot of money, and it alone can keep on like going on. So that's business content publishing business model. We of course link to real good websites and the stuff that's really important. If you just sell for the link for the sake, or if you just link to bad sites, it's not going to be good. You have to really do good content. You linking means you're referencing. So it's like person comes and saying like, can you give me a shout out? Can you host my content and give a reference mention? And I'm asking this reference to this particular website. It's a good one. It's a brand, and this kind of thing. It's like, it's how the web works. It's proper referencing. So it's a lot of money.
I think the difference is as well is obviously the fact that a £20 guest post, worth £300 one, and that this is why you're doing the research. You're getting good links and good articles which are relative to that. Obviously if you're paying £20 for you're not
worth it. Even your publishing time. If you're paying $20, that person is going to $20 is going to swap it out. It's not going to read it. So if we look at it, even Dinesh, like Manula, they will go through the content. They will read it. Like they'll have a look what goes on the Click. It has we reject content. So it's even some people want to speak like different industries, casinos and all. If they have a business approach, we'll still publish it. But some just like it is bad, they're willing to pay 500,000 pounds an article. And we just like, no, it's like, and they ask for a certain backlinks. Like they're like, okay, this is not the way you get a reference. You get like, can you give me SEO Agency London? We get like so many SEO agencies used to ask, can you link us to SEO Agency London? We'll pay you whatever the price, 800 pounds. We're like, no, we can't. We don't do that. You have an article nicely written about top 10 SEO practices for a dental niche. And it's nicely given and a byline and a reference. You written it. Will definitely reference you. That's the way referencing linking is going to work, and that's how you gain a link. So that's the approach it takes place. And people who want to do this model, I think, James, we should actually cover this and show in a video oriented manner. What I was thinking, we actually do that and we embed some video clips of how exactly this would work, because I had inquiry comes, how you respond to the inquiry, how you buy the guest post, how you read it properly, all those things.
Be good. In fact, that would be good for another course of the SeekaHost
Yeah,
University.
I think so. The guest posting business model, I think you and me can sit and cover it as a video. We can literally put down that entire dynamic. So how an inquiry come, how you build the page to get the inquiry, what's the process, should you run page, should you do organic, what kind of page content matters to convert when a person actually search for business guest posting blogs to submit, like those kind of keywords, how you rank it. If you don't rank, how you run paid ads, why you run the paid ads, how you have a contact form for people to contact and get the inquiry. When the inquiry comes, how you should respond to make the sale. Because the person who inquires, you got to inquire 50 or 100 or 10 blogs, other blogs, how you kind of hook them to do the first sale, how you sell them at a lower price, even to hook them if they are not. All there is a kind of a science of it. We really worked it out at ClickDo. It's way, I think it's what makes 90% of more than the client SEO money. So if you're in the SEO industry, because it's like, it's the content publishing business model. The web wants is content with good reference, and if you have built your properties really well, we have hundreds of blogs. Like it's some started as just dodgy PBNs and scaled up to becomes like very premium looking blogs. Now, like ebusinessblog.co.uk. It ranked for UK business blog, UK business blogs and all on the first page. It alone makes more money than a 4-bedroom in London.
Really?
Yeah. I gave this talk and actually SEO underground last time talk. I told the people like, dude, if you miss the chance of buying a property, you might as well start a blog that makes money as it and makes the money from it, and in 1 year put down the down payment and you do that. You can really do that. Hard work, you got to do a lot of hard work, but we have it. So if a person Google like PBN sites, I have an article ranking the SeekaHost, I think you have seen on SeekaHost app. So it's those blogs started as just normal private blogs and they've scaled to money makers. Each is making more than 1,000. All I think I mentioned they're making more than £1,000 a month from just content publishing. Organically comes, we're not even running ads. Organically inquiries come from each blog and then publishing and making money. So
how often would you have to blog on these blogs?
Because now we don't have to blog at all, because people buy every week, every day. Like if you look at e-business blog or UK business, so UK Business Magazine. If you Google UK Business Magazine, it ranks for number 1 on Google, which has it's a loner keyword, and it's a blog does content publishing business model. That's his money making strategy, and we don't blog at all. We initially blog it. You blog for a month, 2 to 3 months to get it seasoned. Good content. You attract some link. You get links. You build the links, and you build the blog to become a good place. And then it's like initially the hotel has to market. Once the hotel is good, you don't have to market. You don't have to run ads to people word of the mouth.
It's certainly a lot less expense, isn't it, having a blog than a house? To make the same money.
Only thing, still buy the house, I would tell everybody to buy your freehold, buy your thing in the UK or anywhere. Try to buy your land and try to have it, because its value of course doubles or triples. Blogs wouldn't, unless blogs could anytime tank if you don't build a brand and if you're relying on good search engines, which you are like a lot, right? Because I tell it like all the things, like you're building the blog, which is fine, make the money, however make that money and go and buy a property. In 2 years have a plan. I'll tell to everybody, have a property plan and set aside like it's important. It's interesting, the game. Diversity matters really.
So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment if you've got any questions for me and Fernando. And of course, if you want to catch up all of our episodes, head on over to seekahost.co.uk/business podcast, where you're going to be able to find all the information to join us. see our other episodes, and find out more about our special guests.